guys, it's Miss Smith here. Today for Word Wednesday, our numberless word problem is going to be about flying kites because I actually flew a kite today because it was so windy outside, and we're going to call it Windy Wednesday. As parents, just remind you that our the numberless word problem starts to get all the kids involved and excited and to have some input on the word problem. So our word problem today starts at the park. At the park, some kites were high in the sky. Then more kites joined them in the sky. So maybe you're at the park with your kite. Maybe you made your kite, or somebody gave you your kite, or you bought your kite at a store. Maybe you were there as a class, or you're there with your family or friends. So this can be whatever situation that you want it to be. So we know that there were some kites in the sky, and then more joined them. So we know that that number of some kites got bigger because it says more, and we know that more means the number gets bigger. So then it asks us a question. How many kites were in the sky at the beginning? It doesn't want to know after more came. It wants to know in the beginning when it just said some kites. No numbers yet. Now they give us some numbers. So they tell us 2 kites joined them. So we still know that there were some, I'll start over here, some in the sky, and that 2 came over and joined them. So we know that there's more than 2 because there was already some there. Do we know how many there are there in the beginning? Not yet. And then we find out our very last thing that there were 6 kites in the sky altogether. So again, we have our sum here that we're already flying. We know that 2 came and joined them. And now they're telling us that there was 6. So I'm going to keep my 2 right here, and I'm going to make 6. So I've got 2, and I can count on, or I can do a number pair. What can I put with 2 to make 6? And I'm going to try 4. So you can count and see if that makes 6. You can start at 4 and count on 5, 6. You can start at 2 and count on 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you can just know that 2 and 4 make 6. So if I know 2 joined and now I have 6 altogether, now I know before these 2 joined, there were how many? 4. That's right. So we did that together. Now it's your turn. So I want you to write that equation in your journal. Sorry, guys. 2 and 4 make 6. Okay, and now they give us another part of the story on that windy day. It was not a good day to fly kites. Oh, maybe it wasn't super windy, or maybe it was too windy. Some kites were stuck in a tree. Uh-oh, I don't like it when that happens. And then one more kite got stuck in the same tree. So we know some were stuck in the tree. We don't know how many. And then we know there was one more. That tree had 5 kites stuck in it. How many kites were stuck in the tree to start with? So we kind of have to work backwards, okay? And so on here, it gives you room to write that equation to say there were how many stuck in there. So this is actually up on your page. I'm going to let you try this one by yourself and try to work backwards. And then I gave you some few more to try on your page, all right? So have a good night, guys. I love you and I miss you. Happy Windy Wednesday. I don't know how to stop my Google Meet. We'll figure it out. I think I'm still recording. There we go.